I know you can't see me, but I hope you can hear me. I got a reading for us, and same old kind of energy. It doesn't seem to go away. Not hostile, not friendly. uh, eh, Something in the middle there, I guess. Let me get into my reading. Let's go into the live section. I welcome you here to Exotic Zen Wisdom, July 2nd, but you might be watching this whenever. We have the replays. Most people like to watch them live. Okay, so I've gone ahead and pulled some cards. There's some very androgynous energy. Ooh, okay. All right, so I've already prayed a lot over the space. And let's just get into it so I can give you the messages and we can flow. Um, Speaking of flow, unfortunately, we have a retrograde energy. So it's about going inward, checking. Okay, this is a full on story here, too, by the way. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope everyone's doing well, staying blessed, prayed up. Okay, let's do this. What we have here is somebody who does not mean well for you. Um, this is somebody weak-willed, okay, with a lot of insecurities. And it's almost as if meeting you exasperated their insecurities, but so they were able to hide it well, okay? This is most definitely ex-lover energy. This person pretends like they feel very comfortable because they're okay being naked in their body. There's a lot of nudity here. But this is particular to a man who doesn't like to wear a shirt and who walks around unclothed, okay, within his own space, I guess. But that could be said of everybody. But this is what the messages are saying. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I will say a lot. Bits and pieces may fit, not everything. Okay. So that being said, this person was very combative with you. Okay. They seem to be obsessed with you now. Cough is confirmation here, by the way. Cough is Capricorn energy and confirmation. This person might be a Capricorn. Um, it's also Pisces and Gemini energy. So, and those also. But this person, okay, so what happened? This person doesn't have strength. Okay, they truly don't have the strength that the collective has. Okay, they don't, and that's what you are meant to see. And I feel like you were lovers because we have two. I can't even bring the images because they're of nudity. So you must have been lovers. That's why I said that. But there's lover energy here. At one point in time, there was a lot of intimacy. Now this person wanted something to start, but they got something really dark. They wanted something dark to start for you. Okay, and these are the dark cards. Like you can't even see them. But this is somebody who wanted you down and out. They maybe made you lose a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances on stuff back in the past. This is back in the past. Okay, so don't fret, don't worry. This is back in the past. This is what somebody was attempting, what they tried. They're retrying, they're reattempting, trying to come into your energy. But this person, you oppose them, and you're very reactive towards them. Okay, this person really gave you a hard time. They might have worked with other people. You might be looking somebody at Year of the Rooster and Capricorn energy. Um, or this is somebody very boastful. They like to be a winner. And they like to flaunt it with others about winning. I don't know what they won. Like maybe putting you down was winning to them. Yeah, because then we have this devil card where they really wanted to chain you up. You know, they wanted to chain you up to something toxic. They could have tried, this could be somebody who does DRU, And you know what I mean. And so this is a person that wants like empty souls. They suck the soul out of people. They wanted to suck your soul, okay? And this is, they beat you down so hard. You were very weak. You were very weak, emotional. And you dragged yourself out of these emotional waters, okay? You learned to defend yourself. And either you or your family took a hit here, okay? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And you came out of this and you saw the mask behind yourself that you were wearing to accommodate fake ass energy. Excuse my French. We do curse here. It's Mercury retrograde. You're going to expect more cursing, all right? Heads up. And so you changed. You saw through the mask of yourself. So this whole event caused you a lot of turmoil, but in the end you win, okay? And now the old you, okay, the old you is dead and gone. Now you're here and you're the real you. The real you. The mask is off now. Okay, the gloves are off now. All right? Take my wig energy. That's funny. I'm sorry. I never said that before. Okay, so this is somebody that wanted to stop the wheel from turning in your favor, but God came in here and was like, "Oh, hell to the no, no, no." And this is, now they have reasonable fear because God has shown himself within you, because they have tried over and over and over and over again to stop you. All right. To put a 10 of swords, but you keep coming out unharmed. Okay. And unvengeful. You're not somebody out to retaliate either. So you got spirit and energy here all the time. You have the dark and the light working for you, basically. You have the dark and the light. Your dark empath energy is here for a reason. It's not to hurt people. It's to warn people. Wow. Okay. That's a new one. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Where's my little... Here we go. Good one, Spirit. Good one. Okay, so you're coming out with a lot of ability to wait it out. Temperance. Okay, put me... Hi, Jennifer Schwab. Welcome. I'm doing well. And Mosey Posey, you trust God. Oh, that's beautiful. That's exactly why. That's exactly why, my collective. Thank you, and welcome for being here, and welcome for your wonderful comment. I would be taking out some astrology. We believe in God, but we like to know what the planetary compass temperature is as well. I believe in God a lot. Okay, so let's go into like best news is you can temper the energy now. You're on the ship of tempering the energy, okay? So this is all going to be fresh new clarity coming in. There's a king of cups around you. Somebody who's emotionally available, who wants to offer their cup to you, okay? There's a soft, gentle energy. There's a gentleman. There's a gentleman. Thank you. We want gentlemen. We like gentlemen. Sorry, I'm getting giddy. Yeah, they're gonna make, this is gonna be a flirty thing, honey bunnies. This is, get ready for it, because you're coming through very lovely. Okay, towards this individual, very approachable, but it's only a certain frequency and a certain energy. It's people who are open-hearted. Okay, you're coming from a tough spot here where you had to really, this energy gave me was like you died to yourself. You're void and empty to the past, and you're like, I want the new. You're like, I'm done with the past. I've done it. That is dead and gone energy. That's what that was giving me. And it's because they put you through it. Okay, whoever did this to you, tied you, had you suffer. They wanted you to suffer. They wanted you to be tortured. They wanted it to last a long, long, long time. And maybe it did. Okay, maybe it did. You were void of emotion. That's how you survived out in the ocean of emotions. You were on a boat, and you're just waiting for land. and you survived. This person wanted that. So this is a negative energy now that you've learned. You've learned. Okay, so let's get into some other. So that's good. So now you've got the passion rolling back, okay? Summertime. Summertime is going to be what? Hot. It's going to be hot in the city energy. Oh, shit. Hot in the city energy, spirit. What is that about? Hi, sweetie. Camellia. Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing a collective. If you want, you can subscribe, and when we reach 18,700, which we're about 50 or so away, hopefully I'll pick you on the live, because I'll come back on once I reach that mark, and or you can give a little donation. You can do super chat. For you, I'll just do donation. You asked so nicely, Camellia. I love people who ask nicely and have manners. Okay, but it has to be American dollars or British dollar, the pound. I do not accept any other dollar form. I may put my info though, because then you won't know. Hold on. Y'all, hold on real quickly. Miss Camellia is a very sweet lady. She's a lady. Okay, here we go. I'm pasting this on here for anybody. That's the info. Okay, so I didn't Taurus on. Okay, Taurus I have reversed. Okay, so you might be somebody who doesn't get impressed with money. You might be Scorpio. Okay. Second house, Taurus, owning. Okay, maybe somebody passed you up because you don't own nothing. You don't own property. Somebody was looking for, I see. Okay. Sagittarius. Well, we've been getting a lot of the Sagittarius energy. Wow, that's crazy. Why are we getting so much of the Sagittarius energy? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Inquiring minds want to know, spirit. Inquiring minds want to know why we would get so much of Sagi energy. 21. Oh, the 2120. The 2112. Is there a 2112 portal? But that's still not yet. 2112. Would that be like? I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. Tell me about this Saggy energy, spirit. Why is the Saggy energy? I'm very curious with the Neptune and all the placements right now. Neptune, Pisces North Node. I haven't even looked at it. Queen of Cups. Okay, so somebody. You might have a king of wands, and you're the Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to communicate. Somebody wants to come in and communicate. And you might be like somebody very psychic. This is somebody maybe traveling from afar. Yeah, they like you. It's like a romantic thing, or you might be flirting with someone. Three of Pentacles. Somebody who wants to work, or near your work, or at your work. Oh, this is like the no-no energy. Capricorn is about work. Okay, so everybody's getting tested with this all of a sudden, like fanatical or obsessive. It's like somebody flipped the switch, and now what you weren't attracted to, you're like, that's sexy now. So there's like this energy of like what you weren't really into, you're like, oh, I like that now. But I think it's having to do with the Capricorn full moon. Yeah. Okay, so something that you see in a masculine, you're like, that's sexy now. But then this is only temporary energy is what I feel. Yeah, you really have to. Six of Pentacles. Somebody needs to be a giver. Okay, so something needs to be imbalanced. Somebody needs to balance out something. Maybe somebody needs to set the scales correctly. Maybe that's why somebody wants to come in. Maybe they're coming in as a King of Wands, in particular Sagittarius. They're aiming to come to you from far away to communicate. And they take in their sweet time. They feel lucky. They're trying to feel lucky. Maybe they're trying to feel lucky. Four of Cups, because they're afraid of rejection. Possible rejection here on the table. Possible rejection, yeah. It's been a long time coming now that I look at this Temperance energy. Four of Wands. Look, it's about love. It's about... You subscribed? Okay, so yeah, just hang out. 555. We love it. 555. Ooh, thank you. I'm going to put that in there. Four of Wands. So this is about love. This is about a union, connecting. Okay, somebody wants to communicate. They possibly may be coming from far away, for a long time. There's a lot of desire and fire. You're intuitive. You might know when all this hits. I mean, I remember. Yeah, look at that. Two of Cups underneath. The Lovers. No, not the Two of Cups. A choice is going to be made in love. Okay, somebody needs to be fair. Somebody needs to give. Somebody needs to be a giver. This has been, you know, 10 energy. Yeah, 10, with the 10 energy and the Hangman, this is coming to an end. Somebody maybe had more than they pretended they did. I have in reverse. Somebody might have been in a marriage. That could have been an open marriage. I don't know. I'm just saying that. It doesn't say that here, but I don't know why I just said that shit. Maybe this person's a fire sign, so they needed an open marriage. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, here we go. Here's a woman. Like, this is somebody with a family. Somebody maybe might want to come in and marry you. Maybe that's why I'm saying that. With the masculine energy, with the desire. Oh no, they're going to put you in as an option. I think this already happened. Because I think this already happened. This is boring energy, Spirit. How does this pertain to anything? Alright. And then with Temperance and Sagittarius energy. So maybe Sagittarius need to learn a little bit more. Star baby, hi. Yeah, you saw the info there. Do you want to have I love your name, Star baby. If you want to donate, Star baby, ask the question. We can go through with it. And that's just, you know, if you could do the minimum of $8.88. But if you need to do less than that, at least, you know, something, and we can go through with it. Star baby, 3457. Let's try this. I'll clean up all of this for you, Star baby. Yeah, so there's success here. It looks like the success is because somebody's coming towards you and ask for a full-on commitment. But you don't see this coming. Could be this King of Cups here. Stay patient. The Hierophant, you know, it came in twice. The Hierophant came in twice, even earlier. So some of you are like at your wit's end. You're like, I give up. I don't even want it. Yeah, and look, Horus. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. There's so much info on him. He's the latest. He's the latest and the greatest right now. There's so much Egyptian. I don't know it. I have to study it a lot. But he is about the underworld. He worked with Ma'at. And Like somebody maybe can't get happiness because they did too much crap to the collective. And the collective alchemized all this energy. They utilized all the negative. It could be utilized. It could be utilized. And now you're due for love. There could be a Taurus that's just not in the best of places, and they have been committed to somebody else. I don't know. Why is Taurus here 3 times? The Hierophant twice and then Taurus reversed, which I typically would not take a oracle card reversed, but I was guided to. Something might have happened to somebody when they were 14 years old, a teenager. I mean, that could be said about everybody too. But not everybody gets traumatized in their teenage years. Oh my God. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is turning. It could be that your Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor and somebody sees it. Somebody's been spying on you. Somebody who's been trying to halt you, hurt you, hinder you, block you. Somebody who was married or with somebody else. And they didn't work. Didn't work. Let's find out. What is all this about? Capricorn, I use. Ha 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 ha. The devil came out. The devil's trying to hide in Saint Germain energy. Devil's alive, man. Devil's alive. Ew. Yeah. They couldn't use you. The devil couldn't use you and throw you out. Okay? Spit you out. Spit your bones out. You could not be used for the devil's purposes. You're not here for the devil. So the devil's still like hanging out. Like he. Like ew. 22. Yeah, you know how to make decisions. So you're not used like a rag. You ain't nobody's rag doll. You ain't nobody's doormat. Nobody uses baby in the corner. Oh my God. What is this? It's in me, not on me. Delphine, thank you for being here. Yeah, we don't give up. They thought that this is Gemini energy. This is people who were close to you. Most likely it could be family that got, real up and close. Or a Gemini, an actual Gemini who was very, very close. Okay, they might have had desirous energy here. They might have twisted, come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Something about, like, they go both ways. Like, they swing both ways. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I don't mean to laugh. Part of fortune, increase. You were their lucky charm. Yeah, lucky charm. Somebody might be Irish. Somebody might have green eyes, hazel eyes. Somebody might have pointy ears. Somebody might be very slim and slender. Or not. Whatever. These are all just things that I kind of... The number 45. Which is a 9. So there is, and that's 9, Sagittarius. The house of the Sagittarius. And then Gemini is the polarity. So you know how to mess with this energy. This energy... Either you have a lot of Sagittarius energy or Gemini energy in you, my collective, or you know a lot about either or. And you were able to kind of slip through the fingers of somebody here. Part of fortune, increase. You were somebody's good luck charm. They wanted you around, okay? Could be, yeah, second house, money. Okay, this is somebody, this could be a Taurus who does illegal activities. Okay, they're not on the up and up. That's why this came out reversed. There we go, Spirit. We're talking now. All right, so we're gonna cut this short because once I start giving too many details, they don't like it. And they start cutting me off. Oh, shoot, what was that? My selenite fell on the floor. It didn't crack. Somebody's name might be Jack, but it might crack if I... Nope. It's pretty strong. Okay, so you're a very strong cookie. They couldn't crack you. They couldn't break you. Even though you look like more fragile, they thought you were easier to crack. We got a whole bunch here. Okay, let's look at... These all came out reversed. I don't want them all reversed, Spirit. It's enough confusion as it is. Okay, at the bottom, 6th house, the routine. Okay, so you might be a Virgo. And then we have balance. You're able to balance things, and you might be somebody who's into the body, into health. Okay, into herbologies, health, doctor, nurse, a mom, however, thank y'all for being here. Jolene and Novella. I don't know why you're saying your name, his name. Okay, Libra. So you have a lot of Venusian energy here. Maybe somebody wanted to siphon some of your beauty. Maybe they learned from you. Maybe they did. Maybe they wanted to make you very emotional. Maybe they were able to make you very emotional. Somebody had like maybe a lot of anger. 6th house. You're very healthy. 6th house is about the health, the house of health. Pluto, transformation. You're able to transform your health. You're very healthy. Yep, Scorpio house. You're very attractive, very good looking. Jupiter, and you carry a lot of abundance. What a reading. Wow. So you're dealing with life's debts right now. This might be all good, but you might have a lot of life's debts in the South Node. Okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. Because everything good, there's something bad. There's a balance, all of that, you know? And the 10th house. But you're getting a lot of attention right now. Void of course moon missing. Void of course moon. There is some kind of redirection in your life going on that was missing. And nobody can see this. Only I heard, but you. Only but you. But you. Only but you. How does that go, Spirit? But only you. But only, this is only for you. This is kind of a portal in the Mercury retrograde here in Gemini. Gemini, Virgo is retrograde in the sign of Cancer. It might have to do with your mother, mothering, being a mother, even motherhood. Okay, anything like that. Okay, maybe that's where your blessings are coming in from. Ah, interesting energy. Thank you, Spirit. So somebody, you might have angry mothers around you who are horrible mothers. They don't like that how good a mother you are or your children. There's a lot of distortion around your mother situation. Or maybe they're trying to distort you as a mother. Maybe they need to cloak themselves with your good mother nurturing. I heard some of you Mother Mary, Mary Poppins energy, right? And because they're sick, disgusting mothers, okay? And I can't vouch for who they are, but I know and I feel them around. Jupiter's in Cancer. So right now, my beautiful mothers, be very careful with your children and yourself, because they're trying to, a lot of these disgusting mothers in the lower realms of hell are trying to cloak their energy. They need more blood. They need the children. They need to be looked upon as sexy. They need it. They need it. They need it. And if you got it, they want it. So Epsom salt baths, egg washes to make sure what's on you. It could be on your crown because you're very intelligent. Okay, whatever it is. I'm just saying. Just saying. They're using the moon cycles. They want to change. They want to change the destinies. Huh. When is this damn eclipse coming in next? I don't know. Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius person. They want to cloak themselves in your divine, beautiful energy, collective. A dark Aquarius energy. Dark witch. Wants to cloak themselves in your beautiful Saint Germain violet flame energy. Timeless beauty. Yeah. Celebrity quality. Somebody, these could be things that the celebrities do. Yeah, Mars. Because they didn't heal their anger inside of them. And they get groups that are all angry. Okay, yeah, and they're all wounded. They don't want to feel, and they attack others, and they want to, it's because they do it, they're motivated by being somebody's partner or some, I don't, like they want they want who they want. Yeah, and they want your stability. And the IUs, Capricorn energy, Capricorn moon. Always okay, so the sacrifice might be the Capricorns because North Node in Pisces. Pisces, we've been talking a lot about Capricorn energy. And I mean a lot about Pisces, a lot about sacrifice energy, which is to me the 12th house of Pisces, where the either somebody either you, the collective, is always like, well, giving chances, and you're sacrificing what it is you want, or it's either somebody's sacrificing you because they can. That's how they need you to fight with them. They need you to be feisty. They need you to argue. And then, boom, they leave their nasty. All of a sudden, before you know it, they swapped it out. They left their nasty anger, resentment, bitterness inside of you, and they ran off with your forgiveness, your kindness, your patience. And you can't get it right back. It's stolen. So please be aware, my beautiful divine feminines. This is a big time of confusion, word magic. Okay? Mothers might be tired. You read your labels on your food. Pay attention to detail. Okay? Because they're trying to get you from, this is the Virgo house. So the Virgo house is nutrition and your daily routines and your pets and your children. The Gemini house is your community, your siblings, your brothers, sisters, your most intimate partners, your children, your housemaids, whoever comes in and out, your car washing people, like people who are in your space. I don't know why I'm yelling. I'm sorry, but it's like I'm trying to communicate this fast and furious. Forgive me. All right, so that I do get excited. Shall we do the dice? Let's do the dice if I have the book. I do have the book. I do have the book. Oh, goodness. We may not have the book. Because I speak too soon. I speak too soon. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, I don't know what the heck I did with it. Or did I put it inside somewhere? 1 second. No. All right, we'll be able to roll the other dice. This is a bit loud, so you might want to just lower your volume, and we'll stick with the astrology theme, and we'll see what planets are most pertinent right now. It might be during this, we're talking about Mercury retrograde in Cancer, confusion, and suddenly there's a lot of lust. Full moon in Capricorn, earth sign, masculine, and then Mercury retrograde in Cancer, the feminine, Cancer, confusion, okay, emotions, not being able to explain your emotions, children, secrets of the mother. That's everybody. Okay, here we go. Lower the volume. We just let them all out. Who let the dogs out? Okay, so we have a lot on the first house. 3 in the first house, 3 in the 6th house, 2 in the second house, 3 in the, oh, 3 and 3. So we have 3 in the first house, 3 in the second house, 3 in the sixth house. And we have 2 in the 8th house, 2 in the 10th house. And we have a 7th house here. Okay, we only have 1 7. Oh, we have more 5. No, did we get, yeah, we have 2 in the 5th house. And I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. We have the first house, the face you show, Aries. Okay? The face you show the world. Yeah, something about face. I don't know what that means, but the second house, the money house, the money, very, okay, so what's in the market with the money? I guess fluctuations. The fourth house is only 1. So we really don't have to deal with the fourth house too much. The 8th house, which is Scorpio, I'm jumping around. So the 6th house. So people, they're holding it down with their daily life. The 6th house. This is the Mercury house. And then also, they're trying to keep it together, the Aries energy. Having the energy to do your day-to-day things. Yeah, the task, the fire, the desire, and the money, the means, the second house of Venus for your luxuries, the things that you like. Something that there could be a lot of like fixing up the house the way you want it, okay? The way that it's perfect for you. For your family living, okay? Especially if you're like have children or something. But this is a really interesting energy. In the 10th house, there's 2 here, and there's 2 in the 5th house. Following your dream, your passion, your career. Okay, this is a good opportunity, a good time. Not too much emphasis on the relationships and too much communication, because it's not good. There's bad communication right now. Okay, it's more about the being energy, Pisces, I guess. But we are gonna switch it up soon. And Scorpio. Okay. And being sexy as always. Sex is always important, I guess. The 8th house. Delphina, we can't take anybody's freedom away. I'm reading your comment. Oh, they're exploiting you. Yeah, always be careful with your words, especially in government buildings, and your actions, okay? Because they got cameras all over the place. So yeah, so that basically, I'm done with this. So this is cool, but everybody seems to be doing quite well, okay? But there's a lot of balance in the career and following your passions and your dreams. And some people are trying to swap with other people's good luck, good vibes. That's what the cards are saying here. But some people are on the path because they've already paid a lot of karma, and they're due good dharma. Good things coming to them. I think I'm going to get some animal decks and some more tarot. We're going to get rid of all of this. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you all so much. Exotic Zen Wisdom. Let's see what else comes out for my beautiful collective. And we have some new subbies. We invite you. When we reach 18,700, which is a little over 50, they did take some subbies away. They always do. We are, unfortunately, weird things happen on the internet. Here we go. Oh, let me get rid of this one here. Okay, so let's get into it. There just seems to be not enough space lately. All right, we're going to see with the Golden Tarot, see what we get with my beautiful collective here at hand. Let's light a little Palo Santo. Invite Archangel Michael to protect this reading. Give us the guidance, the know-how to give us enlightenment as to how to move in the next season here, the next cycle with the Capricorn full moon and Mercury retrograde. We definitely do need our guidance from the higher ups. Please and thank you. And we'll also give it a little cleanse. Let's see how this goes for everyone. Thursday. How's everybody's Thursday treating them? What the heck is that? Little dark mark. Alright. I think we're ready. A couple more shuffles. No, we're not. Oh, the Tower. Damn. The Tower and the Ace of Cups. I don't know if you can see it. Somebody's emotional. Somebody's finally getting in touch with their emotions maybe during this retrograde, the masculine. They might be quite on, it might be hard for people to keep their emotions in or something. Yeah, oh, not, oh my God. Passion. Might be hard for those to keep their passion, keep it in their pants. Just kidding. Just kidding. Somebody's waiting. Damn, somebody's, and then this feels like divine feminine is like keeping somebody waiting, and they're like, how long is this gonna take? I can't do it anymore. I can't hold it back anymore, kind of energy. I can't hold it back energy. What the heck? What can't they hold back? Oh, see, because they know you're single, and they're wondering why it's taking so long for collective to go over there and mingle. They know. They must watch you. That means that they must watch you, collective. Look, it's a King of Swords watching you. Ew. Creepy King of Swords. Put my stuff on here. Yeah, they don't want it to end. They've been holding on. They're holding on to your energy. They're holding on to this. You might be a Virgo. They know your daily routine. They're turned on. Yeah, oh my God, you're the high priest. Oh my God, the high priest and the... They might know. You're the one for them. Yeah, this is someone from your past. Darlings. This energy is holding on for dear life. Crusty, dusty energy. I'm sorry, I just can't even... Yeah, they see you as the Queen of Wands. The one. She's the one. She's a lady. Angeline, you might be a earth sign. Okay? You've gone through the worst here, and they still keep coming. Yeah. Coming and coming. This person's so excited. Yep. And they feel like they want to come in pretty soon. But you know their secrets. That's the thing. I think you know their secrets. You're on a new adventure here. You're on a new path. I don't know if it's an adventure, or maybe it is because it's just new energy. You're granted a new opportunity to move forward, okay? This person wants to, yeah, you are not friendly towards this person. It's not like you're open arms to them. Exactly. They know it. And they still want to come in and give to you. Say, no, but no, I'm not here. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to give you something. I don't know. Bottom of the deck. Can you see it? I don't even know if I should move it. It's the, okay, so it's this way. Just so you could see it. I don't want it getting cut off. I don't want you to see the cut off version. So, oh, the Tower. This is what you don't see coming. So you've you're in a whole new cycle. In a whole new world energy. Passionate, moving forward. You surpassed every test, every opposition, every block. And now you're ready for a new love. It's not the time, I guess, because of the retrograde. That's why this is coming through. Somebody's going to come in. Somebody's going to come in. Somebody's going to come in. They want their chance. They want their cake and eat it too. They want another chance with you. Somebody's going to come in. It's going to hit you like by surprise. You won't expect it. When you least expect it, energy. But you might feel it because you are the high priestess. And they've been doing moon magic to soften you up because you're kind of here resistant. This person, you typically don't get along with them very well. You don't get along with them. But they also might come in. I'm going to be honest. When we start off with the Ace of Wands, they also might come in very sexual, and they want to take from your Kundalini energy because you are somebody very self-sufficient, ambitious. You're intuitive as AF, and you have a lot of strength. And you might have a lot of secret knowledge that this person kind of needs from you. Again, not again, but I have to state, since there are two masculines, you may have two masculines here that you have to choose the one who is forward thinking. You might have a choice to make. You might have a choice to make here. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Wow. You might have a choice to make. Somebody wants to give. Somebody, the offer's coming. Oh my God, I could just end it right here. The offer is coming. It's going to be after this retrograde, of course, because you don't want to start anything. So this person knows. Maybe they watch. Maybe they're like, oh, okay, I want to come in now, and I feel it, and I want to. But they can't because it's the retrograde. And if they watch you, then they know that you always say that, hey, it's not a good time. There's a lot of confusion here. A lot of room. For misunderstanding. But more than anything, a lot of room for somebody to come in and do their sprinkle, and then leave someone out in the cold again. Okay, so this is crazy energy. Louisa, you called them the past season. Thank you for being here. It's the past season. You have a lot of the trying to come from the past. Yeah, they are because of the retrograde. But this is the, they're trying to confuse the divine feminine, the high priestess, because they don't want her to be single. They want her to choose this masculine, okay, that is coming in. But then there's also this other one that's emotionally controlling. That's what I just, wow, there's a control freak on, there's a couple control freaks on the scene here. I don't know. There's two that are just both not for collective, my divine feminine collective. There's two that are just not right now, not right, both of them, anybody. It's going to be bad communication with the retrograde in the Cancer. Here's the moon. Okay, there could be a mother. There could be a mother involved. Yeah, the communication's going to be just really not good. Just very fuzzy. Lack of words, descriptive words, lack of, yeah, they want to steal. They need to do word salad to steal from you. So that's why they want to come in. For them, it's great. They're trying to confuse you to come in. Oh, no. Yeah, they watch you work, okay? They're trying to pretend it's romantic. They haven't been here in the longest time, and now all of a sudden they feel it. Yeah. They want to say that they're healed, and then they want to communicate. But they're barely out of the rehab. If anything, they're coming straight from the rehab to your place. Yeah, they need to get more, or maybe you need to gain more momentum with your own skill set here. Use everything in your toolbox at this time to get yourself off the ground, okay? It's just you. It's just you and your intuition and your guides and your fierce um, kundalini energy rising or whatever. You're attracting a lover, but the time for being with that lover is not now, but the time to attract that lover and the kundalini energy is like fiercely burning, that's now. So that could also be another reason why all these masculines are coming towards divine feminines. But here's the magic. You're using, it's time for you to use everything in your toolbox to move your agenda, move your skill set, move yourself, move your professional ways ahead. Especially if you're in this field as a psychic, a high priestess, spirituality, mysticism, man or woman, the hermit. Okay, so this is coming in loud and clear. Like I can read this like a book. So I'm get bored with this. I don't need this. Any questions? He has to do some leaps to get through, Lisa. You're cute. You're cute. Yeah. If you allow this type of energy in here when you're supposed to be using this fierce, powerful, like desirous kundalini rising for your career, okay, you're gonna get stuck. Anybody who goes and stops for like a little fling or something, and there's two guys, like there's a lot of energy coming towards you, and it's romantic. I'm not gonna say there isn't, and you're gonna get these offers, okay? So my beautiful divine feminine, if you stop and entertain it, it's gonna lose your flow, because even though it doesn't seem like there's a flow, men love to be ignored and treated badly. So they like you more if you do. I'm just saying. That's why the high priestess energy is so enticing to them. Okay? And also, you're coming in as the queen of wands. And I don't mean to sound, like do this or anything, but I just, through time, being here on earth long enough, I've noticed the worse you treat them, the more they want you. The more you ignore them, the more they want to do for you. But she is busy. Okay, the Queen of Wands is a busy woman doing her own thing. Okay, she's got it going on. She's writing her lecture. She's got her book coming out, and then she's doing an app with collaborating, and then she's taking mom out for the brunch of 50 years because they've been married, the family, blah blah blah. She does a lot. Okay, so this is a woman who is loving, caring, spiritual, and has a lot on her plate. So I could be talking to a married couple, a married person. It could be a married couple here that you guys are both doing really good, but somebody is saying that they're healed and they're not healed. They're going to get, with the retrograde energy, they might be going back thinking about their mommy issues, okay? Pisces, their cold father, their dynamic mother who was a supermodel, didn't have enough time for them. I don't know, but somebody might be good. If this is a couple, then somebody might be going back into the pain. And they're not communicating it. That's a side note for somebody, okay? Understand that the retrograde is going to bring some memories of childhood for a lot of people who didn't get it. And maybe they're in perfectly healthy couple relationships, but their mate is having a hard time expressing things. I don't know, that one came in suddenly and quickly. But I feel like if you're married, this is married couples. I feel if you're married, you're gonna have to work through this. There might be counseling involved. Okay, you might need to say, hey, I'm here for you. You don't say nothing. This energy right here is you just listen. You're just a sounding board. You're like the nurturing one, the caring one here. Okay. Because you love this person so much. You see something more. When this person's on, they're really on. You guys are really clicked in the zone. It's a beautiful love here. But yeah, I mean, that's for some married people. It could be like that could seal the deal too, energy, like You go to counseling, you figure this thing out, and then it leads to marriage. It leads to like getting engaged, and then legalizing it. So, so there could be a relationship that's developing where somebody needs counseling. Okay, it doesn't have to be that you're married here, but somebody needs counseling, or somebody needs you to be more understanding. Okay, just a lot of the being energy. Okay, so somebody um, sees you as the one that they could do this with, that they could reveal themselves with. Okay, so this is also some other trickling info. So speak less, say less, and listen more. So let these masculines speak. They need to reveal things. They need to say things. Don't interrupt them with your silly, well, like, because you need to hear your darn voice. This is somebody who understands, it's deep. And these people don't speak. But when they do, you need to listen. Do not interrupt. Yeah. And it could be like after sex too. Oh, interesting. Spirit. Oh my God. The spirit is spilling the beans. Okay. This is yeah, they can't skip. I'm not talking about skipping karma. I could be, this is more like these are really coupled people. And I'm talking about really like there's a young coupled people out there, and this is interesting energy because they're coupled and stuff, and they're doing great, and they love each other, and they're holding it together. But some with the retrograde, it's going to cause emotions to bubble up that they haven't dealt with, and being in a relationship, you always have to be present with yourself, check in and be present and growing and evolving and not holding back and regressing and cheating like you saw mom and dad and whatever it is, drinking and not sharing, these things, the coping mechanisms is what I'm talking about. So, but this is couples getting through it. This is couples getting through it. I love it. I love it because they're meant to do greater things. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Okay? This healing could be taking place on the islands. Like you go on a trip or something and you go to an island and then you have these memories. Maybe watching your dreams. Maybe these dreams come out for the masculines. I don't know, but there's a lot of healing and balance taking place. Okay? I don't doubt it in this energy. It's Pisces North Node. So I love it. You're very protected as well. Let's get some of these oracles and see if they correlate at all. Thank you for my bubble hearts. I don't want to take that feature away because I see people take it away, but I love my bubble hearts and emojis. You guys are so sweet. What else do we need to know from my collective at this time? These are deep relationships, and you also need to know that communication is very harsh in inner it's Uranus. Gemini is with Uranus, so clarity and organization, number 1. We're in the year number 1. So keep organizing your house, okay? Because we are Mercury retrograde, so you have like time kind of stands still, and you're like, why is everything so solemn and silent and quiet and da 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 da? Focus on yourself. Get your place in order, okay? This is a great, it is. It's the opposite, Virgo energy. Getting clarity, labeling everything, and cleaning, labeling, organizing, clearing, detoxing. Oh, eye of the needle, intentionality. Okay, get very intentional. Look at that. That's what the masculine is trying to do. Get very intentional through the eye of the needle. They have a lot of hope that they can come towards the divine feminine. They believe they can. Okay, if that's half the battle. If you believe, you will. And so these masculines are trying to fix themselves and do something. Number 17, I think that's the Tower, right? Heart home. Compassion. Okay, so you're a very compassionate person. This person loves you. This person loves your compassion, your heart. That's the energy that they're attracted to. You have a beautiful soul, collective. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Look, you're very loving when you need to. Not when you need to be. You are. You're just withholding it from this person, and they know it. This is funny. This is funny now. Okay, crown chakra upgrade. You're getting a crown chakra upgrade. Okay. Divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy, the dove. There's a lot of Libra energy. Yeah. Do you believe in magic of a young girl's heart? Somebody wants you to feel loved. Some spirit wants you to feel loved. The divine matrix. Okay, so some people feel stuck. They feel like they can't find this love, but this love's trying to find you. What you want wants you. That kind of energy. And netcaster, preparations come to fruition. If you believe, you will achieve. Okay, so stop being doubtful. I'm never gonna find love. I'm never I don't want it. If you say that you don't want it, you ain't gonna get it. You need to start believing and saying and affirming. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Yeah, because this is like unknown energy. You dare to dream. Dare to go into the mystery. Yeah. Dances on one foot, balancing act. Okay, you've been doing this alone for a long time. Spirit has seen your balancing act. They're happy, but somebody's coming in. It's not going to be forever. It's not right now. It's retrograde. You don't want it right now. It would be quick and fast and lustful, and then it would end quick and fast and maybe not so lustful. Maybe ugly. So be patient. Yeah, stranger. What the hell, stranger? Deep diver. Diving into a task. So they don't, so this is somebody new. Strangers new, okay? And you have to be careful here because they don't want you revealing too much too fast. So this Cancer energy might cause some of my collective, some folks to start like speaking and then saying too much about themselves, telling on themselves too quickly. And they want you to keep things more mysterious to yourself. Okay, they don't want you telling people too much of your business. Okay, you are a deep diver. Some of you can figure people out just with certain energy, frequencies around you. But these people can't, so they want you to, they cloak their energy so you start feeling comfortable around them. And so you just be careful, my ladies, because sometimes us women, we start talking too much, and with this Mercury retrograde in Cancer, it makes us emotional. So the Queen of Swords kept coming out for a lot of readers recently, and that's about keeping to your senses, being logical and not emotional. Okay, this is the time to just be very logical. Always put logic ahead of time. Ask a lot of questions. Okay. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. Yeah, these men are getting back to integrity. That's for sure. These men. You're a deep diver. You're a deep feeler, a deep thinker. These people have not been horsemen, herald of change. They have to really herald the change. They have to really like wrangle it up and get some changes going in their life. And you already did. This is already you. You're on the move. You're on the move. You're already on the path. So I think you don't have to do anything. You are in the being energy. You're moving way fast for them. They wish that you would slow down, but you don't need to slow down. You just need to keep going. Take your vitamins. What's the new one? Oh, shit, what's the new one? I just had it. What is it? Creatine. Yeah, that's the new one. Take your creatine. Love verification, just like employment. I know. I wish they had a love verification machine. The goose, inner knowing. Okay, see, that's what Spirit's saying. You need to go at your own pace so you trust it and your inner knowing, your inner guides. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident. You will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. So you got some good friends here, good people, good folks that are going on the journey with you. Yes, your tribe. We got two more that you can play with. Oh, you need to have fun, collective. You need to have fun this weekend. Okay, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Get a fire sign and go out with them because they're always fun. And giraffe, visionary. Rise above the earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So this is a focus on family to me, and you have a lot of grace and integrity, and Spirit sees it in you. And don't doubt that this love is coming. You know, you have to just keep embracing it, believing in it, pouring into yourself, because the retrograde's going to end in no time, and then things can flow and things will get more serious. It will shift because this is such lusty. This is very lusty full moon and Capricorn energy. And it's like with Gemini and Uranus and Aqua in Pluto, or Pluto and Aqua, which is ruled by Uranus. There is this like component of like what you don't like, you suddenly like. What wasn't a turn on is suddenly a turn on. And that's short lived. Okay, I really do feel that's short lived. Give it 2 weeks and then really go if you still feel that way. Okay, trust me on this. I don't want to lead you the wrong way, but I strongly feel about this energy is that way. And Capricorn is lusty. It's the goat. It's flesh. It's earthy. It's grounded. It's materialistic. So, yeah, it has to deal with money too. All right, and career. Okay, so anyway, I could go on and on. Much love and light. Please take care. Give me a like on your way out. When you reach that 700, subscribe, because I will be coming live for the free readings, and I do them, and I love to do them for you as a thank you. And that's it. I'll be back soon. Take care. Keep pouring into you. Take care of yourself, because nobody else will. Much love and light. Blessings. And thank you.